It was incredible. I think that the storyline and the way it was portrayed was just amazing.
What I really liked about the show was the era that it's set in, the 1920s and 30s in America, in New York, and how the music and the set and the language just takes you back to that really important period of history.
And I thought it was absolutely brilliant. It was really captivating, really engaging, but at the same time really interesting to see that perspective of someone's life, because I don't think I've ever kind of seen things from that side before.
It was quite a volatile experience, so you'd kind of feel that you were in a sense of security, and then all of a sudden there'd be kind of like a moment where he'd lose it a little bit. So I think that surprised me at how how transitory that feeling can be, of like calm and serene, and then all of a sudden like anger and passion. So I think that was really surprising.
And to see that journey and how, and just kind of that downfall really, and how things started to turn around from then. But I think what I found the kind of the most touching thing about it was the out of the ordinary encounters which he found himself in as a result of his drinking. The kind of the insults he would give people, or the stories that would be recounted, because it is such an alien thing to happen. It kind of like would get some kind of laugh from the audience maybe, but I actually found that to be the most like heartbreaking thing really, because obviously it's tragic, and it's a tragedy about this man's fall from grace really as a result of his addiction.
Also I think a huge connection as well. It was the way it involved the audience. It was willing you to engage with it. So when Bill would go for another drink, I'd want to shout out like, don't do it, and it kind of really, it made you part of the story, and it made you almost feel what he was feeling, and also feel perhaps what his relatives or family might be feeling, or friends, and really engage with you in that way, and made you feel like you got great insight into who he was, and you felt like you knew him and you were fighting for his cause as well, and almost experiencing that journey with him.
To see that kind of enacted was such a powerful thing, and I think what was the kind of like unique thing about it was about this man being so successful, and how he seemed to have everything going for him, and then just when he was at his peak, things just started going worse and worse, and just that idea that actually it is everyday normal people with the most horrible kind of addiction. It's just a really, really heartbreaking thing to see.
The play has a really shocking ending, but it's also very inspirational, because the whole play builds up to this, our understanding as an audience about what this man did and how important he was and what he did for humankind, and why it was important to him to remain anonymous. But actually it is equally important to us to understand what he did for humankind. Really was tremendous.